Introduction to signaling theory. Signaling theory is a branch of economics that studies how information asymmetry between parties affects their behavior and outcomes. It is concerned with how individuals or firms communicate their private information to others, especially in situations where the information cannot be verified by the receiver. In signaling theory, the sender of the signal has an incentive to reveal its true information, while the receiver has an incentive to interpret the signal correctly. The theory assumes that both parties are rational and act in their own self-interest. The basic model of signaling theory. The basic model of signaling theory involves two parties, the sender and the receiver. The sender has private information about its quality, while the receiver does not. The sender can choose to send a signal that reveals its quality to the receiver, but the signal may be costly to fake. The receiver can then use the signal to make a decision, but there is always some uncertainty involved. For example, in the labor market, job applicants may have different levels of education or experience, which are private information. They can signal their quality by obtaining degrees or certifications, but these signals may be costly to obtain. Employers can use these signals to make hiring decisions, but they may still face some risk of hiring someone who is not as qualified as they appear. Types of signals. There are two types of signals in signaling theory: cheap talk and costly signals. Cheap talk refers to any communication that is costless to produce and does not provide any new information. For example, a salesperson may claim that their product is the best without providing any evidence to support their claim. Costly signals, on the other hand, are signals that are expensive to produce and can only be produced by high-quality senders. For example, a job applicant with a prestigious degree is more likely to be a high-quality candidate than one without such a degree. Costly signals can be further classified into two types: separating and pooling signals. Separating signals are signals that allow high-quality senders to separate themselves from low-quality senders. For example, a job applicant with a prestigious degree can signal their high quality and separate themselves from other candidates without such a degree. Pooling signals, on the other hand, are signals that do not allow for separation between high and low-quality senders. For example, a company may advertise that it provides high-quality customer service, but this signal may not distinguish it from other companies that make the same claim. Applications of signaling theory. Signaling theory has many applications in various fields, including economics, finance, marketing, and biology. In finance, signaling theory explains why companies issue dividends or engage in share buybacks to signal their financial health to investors. In marketing, companies use branding and advertising to signal the quality of their products to consumers. In biology, animals use various signals, such as coloration or vocalizations, to signal their fitness to potential mates or rivals. Signaling theory also has implications for public policy. For example, policies that require licensing or certification can be seen as a way to increase the quality of service providers by signaling their qualifications to consumers. However, such policies may also create barriers to entry for new providers and limit competition. Critiques of signaling theory. While signaling theory has been influential in explaining various phenomena, it has also faced several critiques. One critique is that it assumes that all parties are rational and have perfect information, which may not be realistic in practice. Another critique is that it ignores the role of trust and reputation in signaling. For example, a company with a good reputation may not need to provide costly signals to convince customers of its quality. Moreover, signaling theory may not explain why certain signals become popular or why some signals lose their effectiveness over time. For example, a college degree may have been a valuable signal in the past, but as more people obtain degrees, its signaling value may decrease. Finally, signaling theory may not account for cultural or social factors that influence signaling behavior, such as norms and values. Conclusion. Signaling theory provides a useful framework for understanding how information asymmetry affects behavior and outcomes in various contexts. By analyzing the incentives and costs of signaling, we can better understand why certain signals are used and how they affect decision-making. However, signaling theory is not without limitations and critiques, and further research is needed to refine and expand the theory. Overall, signaling theory highlights the importance of communication and information in human interactions, and reminds us that even seemingly trivial signals can have significant consequences.